Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Dazzle that Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So let's get started. We're going to figure out real quick is Nicki Minaj, as a matter of fact, it's Erica Banks telling the truth about Nicki Minaj deliberately collabing with artists, female artists, who can't rap. Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you like to book a private reading. All you have to do is check the description box. And everything is all alleged and for entertainment purposes until modern science can come up with a mathematical equation, yada, yada, yada. So, let's get into it. For one, Erica Banks did say that basically she likes Nicki. However, she just feels like she keeps collabing with females that can't rap, such as theyre and Bia, right? So let's get into it. What's the energy surrounding Nicki Minaj collabing with females who, I'm gonna just say, some may feel like rap skills are subpar. I guess I'll just say it like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is she telling the truth about that? What is the energy surrounding that? Some stuff wanted to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Nicki Minaj doing that intentionally? Okay. It's the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles upright is usually someone who's independent, doing their own thing. They have their own money, their own brand. They look good. All these, that, and the third. And they're stable, right? They're self-sufficient, self-reliant. These people are not. Matter of fact, this is someone who can be somewhat of, what do you call it? Entitled, right? And they are not that girl. They're entitled and they just don't want to put the work in to be that girl. Okay. The 6 of Wands talks about people looking up to someone. It's a victory, effective communication, being looked at as a prize, being looked at as someone who has got it all with the 6 of Wands, right? The King of Swords is in the reverse. This is usually a male energy that lies, okay? They lie, they don't sit in their truth, or they're overly cold for no reason. They can be verbally abusive, manipulative, calculating, things like that, okay? And the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not being able to juggle, having problems with juggling finances, okay? The back of this is the 4 of Wands. It talks about building, okay? It's about within the home, within the camp. So, and collabing. 4 of Wands is usually 2 people. One person bring their 2 wands, the other person bring their 2 wands. So it's really about coming together and building something, right? So with this right here, we're just going to leave it at that then. So when we're talking about entitled people, I'm sorry, y'all. I do have to tell y'all this really quickly. I keep reiterating that if someone does not give you a seat at their table, you can always make your own. It's work, but you got to put in the effort, okay? You won't get the microwave success sometimes, okay? But your own table is worth it. You don't need nobody to co-sign you all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not their obligation to do so. Also, it's not your obligation to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? So when you act like a fan, you get treated like a fan. So this is coming from a place of somebody who acted like a fan, so she got treated like a fan, and she felt entitled to a collab with Nicki Minaj. And you know what? Nicki Minaj did see her DMs. Nicki Minaj did see things like that. Can't nobody tell me that she didn't. But she just didn't choose to work with her. Now, here's the issue. You cannot be mad at Nicki Minaj for choosing not to work with somebody. That's her right. So she's entitled. This is talking about people who are entitled and want the success. Looking up to Nicki Minaj. The Six of Wands usually have someone who's on this high horse, and people are below her and they're looking up. But you may have some people in that crowd who's envious, okay? And they're like, why is she on a high horse and why am I not? Why is she getting the accolades and why I'm not getting the accolades? Because I don't get it. And I'm like, first of all, God made more than one horse. But it was just that person's time to shine. Things lined up for them better, and they probably did have a better backing, and they probably, because it's a business exchange and things actually happen, okay? I actually think with this King of Swords in the reverse, I kind of think that somebody, because this is a male energy, somebody is feeding Erica Banks that as well, okay? I'm not going to lie about that. This person, this King of Swords in the reverse, is a manipulator. So you're manipulating this entitled person to feel away and to be looking up instead of looking up and saying, well, why is it them and not me? So basically, and then it's the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, not being able to juggle finances, having a difficult situation. So I feel like Erica Banks may be in a difficult situation. Because this doesn't say anything about Nicki. I think Erica Banks may be in a difficult situation, and the man that's around her is feeding her some BS. Well, it's really not. Honestly, this man behind her, I kind of feel like, did her management team tell her to be a super fan of Nicki Minaj for a feature and to further her career and to earn more money? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This is oh God. Her management team took stock in her. And, you don't, okay, in any partnership, the last thing you want is the person that you're working with or dealing with or in a relationship, whatever, you don't want them to be taking stock of y'all's situation and finding no value in it. Right? The Hierophant in reverse is inappropriate. But if it's talking about contracts and things like that, it could be, because the Hierophant in the reverse is about an organization. It could be contracts, it can be marriage, it can be what is it called? I just forgot. Partnerships. It could be affiliations, whatever. That's how I feel about the Hierophant. So if it's in the reverse, I feel like it's a breaking of a contract. I kind of feel like her management don't want her. The Lovers in the reverse, I feel like the management don't even like what she did. Because the Lovers in the reverse talks about something that's tumultuous, talks about something that's toxic, something that's ending, or somebody that you're with or that you care for or that you're in business with, whatever, does not like what you did. The Six of Cups is being stuck in the past. The Six of Cups can be nostalgia, but it's in the reverse, so it's about being stuck in the past. You don't want to let go of the past. The Queen of Swords is up right in the back. You know what? It's a few things. So, I feel like they don't like the fact that she's telling the truth now. Okay? But they don't really want her as an artist anymore. That's what's going on with her label. I don't think her label really wants her as an artist, or she wants to be their artist. So that's kind of crazy, y'all. And her speaking out about stuff is her truth. I think she's just coming clean about some truthful stuff. And I don't think her management, record label, whoever it is, they don't like that. And I don't even think they want to deal with her. But I don't think it's her fault because I feel like she's talented. But let me just head out and ask something like this. I'm going to ask again directly to Nicki Minaj. Is Nicki Minaj purposely picking rappers with subpar music? Subpar lyrics. 1, 2, 3. You have the Knight of Swords. This is direct communication just coming in. I don't feel like it's on purpose. The Knight of Swords to me is like Thor, and Odin is the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he thinks before he acts. The Knight of Swords, they see something, they hop on it. Quick communication. I feel like with Nicki Minaj, she's looking at the current trending music, right? Who's trending? Who's popping? Who can be pop? You know, who can give a hit record, a hit collab? With Coi Leray, she was trending, and it just happened like that. With Bia had potential. Okay, Bia can do some things on her beat. This is the Two of Swords in the reverse, making a clear decision, and the Ten of Wands. This is overburdened. Okay, feeling like you have a burden. Okay, so I kind of feel like this the World card in the back. So no, I don't feel like it's that. I just feel like she's trying to trend. So if what's trending are rappers with subpar lyrics, then what do you want her to do? Okay, so the Five of Swords also comes up. This talks about being petty. Okay, that's the petty card. That's people that do things, right? And people don't think they're doing it as well. So, overall, I can kind of see her being petty about who she's choosing. Okay, but really she's trying to trend. I'm just getting the feeling of wanting to trend, but I also feel like she is being petty about who she chooses as well. So, if you feel like if you are doing stuff in hopes to get something back from somebody and they don't give you what you want, then guess what? It's time to stop. And I'd rather you just unfollow that person, stop messing with them. Okay? But I feel like, they want to call it fake love. But I'll be honest with you, most of these YouTubers do that to Nicki Minaj. Okay? You'll have YouTubers and stuff like that literally they would not have a problem with any celebrity, right? But because they want to attach themselves to Nicki Minaj, because they want her fan base, and they know that they can get 1,000 subscribers or thousands of subscribers, they will conveniently start speaking positive on Nicki Minaj and speak negative on other people because they know it's going to attract subscribers. So it's kind of hypocrisy for outlets to say, well, or people to say certain stuff and they're doing it too. And I kind of feel like, and if everybody's doing it, even though it don't make it right, I mean, I just think it's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. If I am sitting here networking, I'm networking with the intent of using you in the way that makes money for me, and it can be an equal exchange. So I mean, it's up to y'all about how y'all feel about that. But I kind of feel like you don't need to be a bitter Betty, because I feel like you need to go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Okay, because you got me messed up. If I had and then the whole time they're not friends. None of these people are friends. None of them. Not to me, anyway. They're not day one friends. So just because I'm your fan, or you are a fan of me, that don't mean we're friends. And so I don't owe you anything. But if we were friends, it would be messed up if I have backed you and been a good person to you, and the only thing I'm asking you to do is do one thing for me that's not that hard. To be honest with you, I would be rethinking our friendship. That's how I feel, because I'm doing all this for you and I'm getting nothing in return. But that's neither here or there. I kind of feel like Nicki Minaj isn't really doing it out of, whatever. She's trying to trend with the new batch of female rappers and stuff like that. But she is being petty and she is being selective, okay? If you want to say that, yes, she is. But this is coming from somebody who feel like they want this microwave success. And if I say that I love you, I love you, I love you, I'm your biggest fan, it would be, and I'm already out here as a rapper, I should be getting, you know what I'm saying, a feature. So, I mean, whatever. But that's what I got from that, y'all. I got to go to work. Peace, y'all.